Really quickly, Windows Phone 7 has been designed from the ground up to work better with your regular work and life experiences. Here's a point of personal pride for Canada. The user interface for Windows Phone 7 was made by Albert Shum. And Albert's a Canadian. He's from Winnipeg. He went to Waterloo, and then he went to Stanford, after which he did about a dozen years' work of work at Nike. And from there, about 3 years ago, got hired by Microsoft's Entertainment and Devices division. And when the call came out that they were going to redo Windows Mobile Platform from the ground up, he was the guy who signed on and designed the brand new interface, which is really great. The interface is great, and it's been designed for all those aspects of your life, from work to play to just general living in general. I'm on a page. Anyways, yes, and pictured here are genuine Toronto hipsters who normally, would only look at phones used by the esteemed competition. Actually, very impressed by Windows Phone 7. It is turning heads. And yes, the user interface has been designed for living and working simultaneously. As you probably know, in your own experience, the barrier separating life and work really doesn't exist anymore. You're living and working at the same time. And I think it was Dennis Leary who joked that if you work 9 to 5, you're a part-timer. And yes, for you developers out there, one of the great things is, since it is a Microsoft operating system, you will get great developer tools. You do get the .NET framework, which takes care of a lot of the donkey work for you, and these guys will attest later on that it saved them a lot of time and helped them right now quickly. You get two choices of development framework. You get Silverlight, which is better for the happy-style apps, basically applications where you are providing input and getting some kind of output, lifestyle and productivity apps, and XNA, which is a great gaming framework. It powers a lot of PC and Xbox games. And yes, you also get fanatical Microsoft support. We are all in to get behind you and support you in developing Windows Phone applications. And yeah, think of me as your guy on the inside. And think of Steve as your guy on the inside. It's hype for this. Anyways. And yeah, and one of the important things is we want the phone to be part of your life, and we want your life to be amazing because of the phone. As seen here, if you have an accordion and a cool phone, you get invited to the coolest parties. And one last thing before we begin with the presentations. I'd like to say that ever since Alexander Graham Bell, Canada has been punching well above its weight class when it comes to technology. And the gathering in this room is proof of it from of all sorts. And we've got some really bright lights here tonight. Make sure you make friends with them. We've got people, developers. We've got developer evangelists and IT pro evangelists from Microsoft. We have ISVs. We've got independent vendors. We have the co-founder of PackLab over there. We have the queen of BPM right beside her. We have all kinds of brilliant people here. I feel like the dumbest guy in the room, and I'm kind of glad for that. So anyways, what I'd like to show you tonight are some local Canadian developers out there who are doing some really cool things with Windows Phone, despite the fact that it's not out yet, and many of these people haven't even had a chance to get their hands on an actual phone for very long or even at all. So I'd like to start off with Alexi over here. Please show us your app.
I'll like to show you. I like to make things complicated. That's where I'm coming from. I love playing Sudoku. And one day I said, I'm going to make this more challenging, more complicated, and we came up with an idea that we could create Sudoku 3D, right? What makes it different is not just 6 puzzles put together, it's a single puzzle on the surface of a cube, right? Which you can spin around, play, have fun, and so on and so forth. What's amazing about this technology is that we're using the XNA technology, XNA part of the game. We're developing game for 3 platforms at the same time, which is Windows Phone 7, PC, and Xbox. And for us, it's amazing because 99% of the code is the same. Only things that we're changing is the input and the models that we use because it's different. So yeah, we love these tools, we enjoy these tools. I think it's great technology. Thanks so much.
Developed a game on the PC called Smiles, and it's currently in the process of being being brought over to this one second. What it is a bit of a puzzle matching game. It's got a number of game modes in it. This mode I'm showing right now is sort of arcade-ish mode. You make matches, and as you play, you keep matches going, you can combo, you can score big scores, and all kinds of fun things. The real point of the game is to be able to pick it up and play it, just on a whim. I got a few minutes to kill, so let's play a game. So it's very easy to get into. Literally, you can pause and then resume the game where you left off. So you just have a 2 seconds to kill a minute, you can go do that. There's another game mode, this is the sort of arcade-ish mode. The other mode is like kind of a solitaire-like game, very slow pace. You don't have to spend too much time. Just quickly into that. Don't need to spend, or don't need to really be too focused on it. You can take it easy, take it slow. The point of this mode is to light up the board. So you would just you make matches, and then eventually the board will light up, and then once it's done, you win. I'll be over here demoing the game, so if you'd like to come check it out.
Into the phone, and just built on top of them. One of them was the Zune player. So what we did is we wrote a little POC, proof of concept, and we realized that the XNA framework that powers the Zune player is literally throwing up events every time the song changes. So right now, on the Zune player, it's playing Broken Bell on High Road. So we're not actually playing any music with it yet, we're just literally listening to what the Zune player is listening to. And so this will update and change as the Zune player updates and changes. And then, of course, Facebook is the other thing that's integrated right into the phone, so it knows who your friends are. So I pop into Songbuzz, and I'm really liking Broken Bell, so what I do is I share this song by writing a comment that this is amazing. And I go ahead and I post it. So now this song is now shared, but what I really want to do is I want to see what my friends are listening to. So here I get a chronological listing of the songs that my friends are listening to, and my friends are my friends from within Facebook. So they also have this app and they're sharing music and getting into it. And so these are sort of the two main core functions, but then there's a lot of other ways to explore music, which is really what we tried to build into this. One is by popularity. So looking at today, looking at this week, looking at this month, you can actually see the album art for what's popular, but that's not really that useful. So what you can do is you can actually zoom in, and you can actually go down to the song that's popular for that time period. And you can see there's a button to buy, and there's also other people who have shared this song also share. So it looks at sort of the whole network as large and pulls out some analytics in terms of what you might like if you like this song.
And that's when you buy it, where does it go?
TBD right now. So we're hoping for Zune Marketplace direct integration into the device. That would be an ideal case. And then nearby, and this is something that I really love, is right now, right near me, what are people listening to? So if I'm at the Eaton Center, I want to know exactly what people are listening to. This will tell me, sort of on a micro basis, what people around me are listening to right now. And then I could go ahead and go to a higher level of Zoom, across Toronto, what are people listening to? And then, if you want to go down to the state level as well, be able to take a look on a more aggregate level. What's popular? What are the top trending things in this region?
So it's based on GPS location.
It's based on the GPS.
Outlook, it'll get your Exchange mail. It talks to a lot of mail clients already. And these are my Facebook clients that have been pulled in. As soon as I sync it up, it'll also get my Outlook clients. They'll all appear here.
Nice.
And one thing I can do is,
there you go. Thank you.
no, not a problem. One thing I can do is, not only can applications get their own tiles on the start page, but people who you contact very often. Let's say my good college buddy Alec. I can pin him to the start, and on the start menu, he gets his own tile, just as if he were an application. And as soon as I click him, I can, I get all his contact information. I can look at his profile. I can see anything new that he's posted to Facebook. Here we go. And yeah, find out all kinds of information about him just by giving him his own tile. Let's see, what else have we got?